Hey guys, I have another yoga workout for you today. This one should hopefully be a lot of nice stretching. It's not going to be too like cardio. There's no cardio moves in it. No jumping around, nothing crazy. So hopefully we're just going to get a nice stretch. Some of the stretches might be a little bit advanced for some people, but I'm going to walk you through it. So let's get to it. I'll show you what we're doing as we go. Let's start all the timers. Alright, so we're going to start with 3 sun salutations. So get ready. Arms up overhead. Stretch. Hands down on the floor in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Up into flat back. Hands down in front of your feet. We're going to jump or step back into plank. Move your shoulders a little bit past your wrists and do half push-up. Tuck your feet under. Roll forward into upward dog. If you can't do this, put your hips down and do cobra. If you can, then keep your hips up. Tuck your toes under. Push your hips up. Downward dog. Stretch your shoulders. You see that I start here and I kind of push my head through my arms. You might not be able to do that, but if you can and it doesn't hurt, feels good, then stretch like this with me and straighten your legs. Try to get your feet flat on the ground and just really stretch through your back and through your legs, and then jump your feet to your hands. Stand up, arms overhead. So that was 1. Arms up overhead. Hands down in front of your feet. Look at your knees. Bend forward as much as you can. Up into flat back. Hands down in front of your feet. Jump or step back into plank. Shoulders a little bit in front of your wrists. Push up. Tuck your feet under, roll forward, upward dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. And stretch. Try to straighten everything as much as you can. You don't want to keep your arms bent, you don't want your knees bent. Get everything straight and strong. Push the floor away with your hands. Push through your hands, push through your feet. Jump your feet back to your hands. Straighten your legs and stand back up. That's 2. Just 1 more. Arms up overhead. Hands down in front of your feet. Look at your knees. And the flat back. Hands in front of your feet. Jump or step back to plank. Shoulders forward. Push up. Tuck your feet. Roll into upward dog. Tuck your toes. Push your hips up. Downward dog. Stretch. Straighten everything. Push through your hands and your feet. Really straighten out your legs. Straighten your knees. Alright. And jump forward. Straighten your legs, stretch, and up. Alright, so now we're going to do Warrior 1. So, yeah, I know, we got to do another sun salutation technically. Hands down in front of your feet, look at your knees. And the flat back. Hands in front of your feet, jump or step into plank. Push up, tuck your feet, roll into upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, the downward dog. Now, lift one leg up. I'm going to do my right leg. Stretch, really push through your hands and foot. And swing the leg through. Put your foot straight between your hands. Turn the back foot down diagonally. flat on the ground, and come up to warrior one. Make sure your front knee, front leg, it's my right leg, is bent at a 90-degree angle. You want your thigh to be parallel with the floor, or as close to it as possible. Keep your back leg straight and strong. And keep your hips facing forward and arms up. Don't have them up too high, choke in your ears, relax, look up. And I'm just gonna hold this for a few deep breaths. We're not doing too many standing poses today. It's gonna be a lot of cool and crazy looking stretches. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna feel really good for your back and legs, and hips. All right, hands down, just your foot. Flip the foot back to plank. Push up, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. Now lift your other leg up. If you, whatever one you just did, do the opposite. For me, that's my left leg. Doesn't matter the order. And once you do things, just don't keep doing everything on the same leg. Switch legs. Swing the leg through, put it straight, flat down between your hands. Turn the back foot down, going out at a diagonal. Stand up, warrior one again. Keep your back leg straight and strong. Keep the front leg bent to a 90-degree angle. If your thigh is parallel to the floor as you can get it. Don't let your knee go out past your toes. And hips forward. And arms up. And we're going to hold again for a few breaths. And then after this, we're just going to do warrior two on each side, and then no more standing poses. Well, no more that are going to require sun salutations with them. So we're almost through. Alright, hands next to your foot back into plank, forward, push up, tuck your feet under, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog, and stretch. Now, put up, we're going to swing up the opposite foot again. So, for me, right foot's going up, swing it through between your hands, going straight forward. Now your back foot is going to turn straight facing the wall, not diagonal this time. And it's going to be in line with the heel of your front foot. So really it's at a 90-degree angle from your front foot. Foot's going this way, other foot's going this way. Not that you don't know what a 90-degree angle is, but you know, sometimes the littlest things with yoga can be confusing. So again, keep your back leg straight and strong. Get as deep as you can with your front leg into the 90-degree angle. Your thigh parallel to the ground. And arms out straight. And look over your front leg is going over your front knee. This is warrior two. And we're going to just hold this. Again, don't let your knee go out past your toes. Try to keep it in line with your ankle. Just hold. You're going to feel burning, I know. Not too much longer. One more deep breath. Alright, hands next to your foot. Foot back in plank. Push up, tuck your feet under, roll forward, upward dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. Now bring the opposite leg up. For me, it's my left leg. Just don't do everything 10 times on one leg, please. Just keep switching legs every time. Swing the leg through, put it straight forward between your hands. Back leg goes out 90-degree angle, straight this way. And rise up. I think this one looks pretty good. Get front leg 90-degree angle, parallel to the ground, your thigh parallel to the ground. Back leg, keep it straight, strong. You want to stand through both legs. And then arms up. And look over your front arm, front leg, front knee. Just hold. Breathe. More deep breath. Okay. Hands next to your foot. Back into plank. Push up. Tuck your feet under. Roll forward. Upward dog. Tuck your toes. Hips up. Downward dog. This is the last sun salutation. Yay! I know. They get a little bit monotonous for me. That's my preference anyway. I hate doing a million of them. They're so good for you though. Oh, just stretch. Alright, jump your feet to your hands. Straighten your legs. Stretch. Arms up. Okay. Now, we're going to do the bridge pose. And then, for crazy advanced people, I'm going to go into the wheel after that. So I'll show you the bridge first. I'm going to lay down on your back, feet close to your butt, close to your hips. And you're going to raise your hips up as high as you can. Tighten your glutes as much as possible. Really raise and tense everything. You can go a little further in this by walking your shoulders. Walking your arms underneath your shoulders. So you're kind of standing on your shoulders a little bit too. You get a little bit more leverage. And you can clasp your hands and raise them and just push. Keep pushing up towards the sky like this and hold this. Or you can have your arms under your shoulders like this. Put your palms down. I think that feels a little weird. Again, you don't, if you can't get up like this, just keep your hands down like this and push. Keep pushing through your hips. Just hold. You're going to feel the burn in your glutes right in here. Right. Lower down. Now, as you get into the wheel, it's similar, but we're going to you can lift up the same way as in bridge here, but then we're gonna get up into a full wheel pose. I'll just show you what it looks like. We start. If you can't do it, just do bridge. Again, if you don't feel safe or comfortable trying it, don't hurt yourself, please. But if you feel really strong, you're gonna put your hands. You're gonna raise your arms up, roll your hands back, and your fingers are going to be pointing towards your shoulders, but they're going to be next to your ears, palms down. So you're going to start with your feet close to your hips, and you're going to raise up like that into the bridge again, but now you're also going to push through your hands, and stand on your hands too like this, into the wheel, because I look round like a wheel. Some people can lift their foot up here, lift their leg up. That's craziness. Sometimes it's hard not like this. I'll try to do a push-up for you though. Let's see if I can do it. Ready? Ugh, that probably looked like garbage. Alright, let's get out of it. Slowly. Ugh, okay. You just reverse that movement. Slowly lower your shoulders and hips. Just as long as you're not throwing yourself down to the ground, you'll be alright getting out of that. You just reverse it. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, my favorite! Plow! I love plow. Here we go. You roll back with your feet like this. Over your head, roll up, and then feet down. Alright, so hands down at your sides. Let's do it. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. Great stretch for your legs and your back. Make sure your chin is tucked into your chest. Don't turn your head. And look at the side and see what your cat's doing, or your neighbor, or whoever. Ignore them right now. And this is one of those ones, sometimes I can't get right into it if my muscles are cold. You can kind of just go in and out of it if you're having trouble. If you know you can do it, but you feel stiff, you can kind of just keep practicing, you know, getting close, even just hanging here, and just roll in and out. Roll. And just keep getting a little bit further till finally you can roll all the way down, and it feels good. You gotta just ease into things. Your muscles will, once they get warm, they get pliable and flexible, just like anything else that you melt or soften, you know, with temperature, like foods and stuff like that, or metal. That's how they bend metal. Our bodies are not quite as tough and rigid as metal. They shouldn't require that much heat, but it's a similar concept. Yeah, so you just roll back out of that. Alright, what do we got? Okay, now we're going to do fish pose. So for this one, you're going to get your hands underneath your butt. They're going to be flat next to you, underneath literally underneath your butt cheeks. As far down as they can be. Don't bring your arms up at all like this. Just have them flat, and your thumbs are going to touch. So, have your hands, and your fingers should end up being a little bit below your butt. They're going to kind of be on your upper thighs. So that your arms and shoulders and everything is close together as they can be. You don't have to really jam them together, but just get your hands close together, thumbs touching underneath your butt as far down as you can. And now you want to sit up like with your arms. So you kind of pull forward. Oh, I'm sitting too close to my chair. Let me do this again. Okay. Hands underneath butt. I can't do it too slowly to show you. Let me do it first. I'll show you what it looks like. You get up with your head back like this, and see you're sitting up on your elbows, on your forearms. But if you can't get up that high, you can leave your head here like this. You can kind of just come up and do it a little bit. Push up on your arms as much as you can, and leave your head dangling like this. Push a little more, a little more. For me, I can push up pretty high. Just make sure my floor is good. And up, and you're kind of going to be rolling on your hip bones, your sit bones rather, and on your hands. You just hold this as long as it feels comfortable. And slowly lower. Oh. That's kind of a weird one, but it's a different kind of stretch. Feels pretty good. Alright, now we're going to do seated forward bend. So just sit up, get your back straight, arms up overhead, and lean forward. Get as far forward as you can. Really make sure your knees are straight, your legs are straight, your feet are flexed, and really stretch through the back of your legs. And just try to come forward. Don't round your back so much. Try to really lengthen and extend. Stretch. And just get as deep into the stretch as you can. Get a little bit deeper with each exhale. One more deep breath. Alright. Now we're going to do Cobra, and then I'm going to get into the full Cobra. 3 feet to head, so hands underneath your shoulders, press up, back as far as you can. Stretch. Just hold. Back down. Now when I go up, I'm going to meet my feet to my head. So I'm going to push up. Can't hold that for that long. Now we're going to do locust pose. So you lay on your side, cup your hands together, thumbs together, and put it down as far as you can between your legs, and then you're going to roll on top of it. And now we're going to lift our legs up like this. And you're really going to push through your hands. You're going to use your hands as leverage. Push into them to power your legs up like this. We're going to do both at the same time. Really push up into the air as high as you can. Remember to really use your hands. Don't think so much about lifting as you are lifting and pushing through your hands. So ready? And lower. That's a tough one. Alright, now we're going to do hands to feet. So for this we're going to bend forward. And you can clasp your big toes, you can grab around your ankles, however you can bend yourself forward the most. So, ready? I really like to grab. I'll show you everything. Grab the toes with your index finger and thumb. Pull yourself forward. I like to go even deeper. I clasp my hands around my ankles. I really just fold, pull myself in as much as I can. your hands out, back behind you, unfold. Now we're going to do a really cool balance pose. And the tree pose. So you're going to stand on one leg, lift the other leg up, get your balance. One leg up, and you tuck it up on your hip. Like this. And your knee should be, you're really pushing through your hip. Really make this strong, sturdy, and stable. And your knee should be pointing down towards the ground as much as possible. Really straighten and breathe. Strong, firm, standing leg. Put your hands in front of your chest. Get comfortable. And then raise them up overhead. Focus on one point. Anywhere in front of you. Stable, and just breathe and focus and hold. Don't think about the balancing, just really hold. Just focus. Slowly get out of it. Get your foot off. Ooh, fallen. Okay, do it on the other leg. So stand strong. Keep this leg straight, flexed. Don't bend your knee. Now is not the time for knee bending. All right, so lift the other leg up onto your hip. Knee pointing down at the ground. Stand firmly. This leg taut, tight, strong. It's almost like you're standing with both legs, because you want to keep everything tensed and strong. Don't just let this lay here. You got to really get this form strong. You want to have a strong base holding everything. Hands in front of your chest. And slowly raise them up overhead. And hold. Focus on point in front of you. Just keep holding, keep everything strong, straight. Keep pushing through your hip here, making sure the knee is pointed down. You want to open up your hip as much as possible doing this. Deep breath. Alright. Slowly take your foot out of it. Now we're going to do this cool hip opening one. Butterfly. So you're going to sit, put your feet together, but take your hands around your feet, cup them around your feet. Pull your feet in as close to your groin as possible. Hold them there. Wherever you can grab your feet that's comfortable, make sure they're held. And as you're pulling on them, bring your shoulders back and straighten your back. So you're going to hold them in, straighten your back, and we're just going to slowly raise and lower the hips like this as you keep your feet held as close to your groin as possible. Keep them here. Don't let them slide forward. You're going to lower, raise, and lower the legs like this. It kind of looks like flapping butterfly wings, right? And it's just really helping to open up your hips. I really want to work on the lotus pose. I have a lot of trouble with that. Doing the full lotus where you tuck your feet up onto your hips for yoga and meditation. Meditation also eludes me. I have a very busy mind. That's probably why I need meditation. And see if you can just hold it, get your knees as close to the ground, pulling on your feet, and keeping your back straight. Okay. Now do leg spine twist. So bring your knee into your chest. Roll it across your body, flat on the ground. Bring your right arm out. My right arm is across over to the left side. Now my right arm moves out to my right. And I'm turned, twisting towards the right leg. Pressing on the knee with my left hand to stretch through my back. Make sure your shoulders down and your knees down. Push through both and stretch. Back to the center. Now bring your left knee into your chest, or whichever knee you just did, do the other one. Knee into your chest. Now, it's my left knee. It's going to go across to the right side of my body. My left arm is going to go flat down to my left. And my head's going to turn to the left. And I'm going to push on the knee. Keep the knee on the ground and the left shoulder on the ground. Turn and twist into both. Really keep pushing through the shoulder while making sure the knee stays down. And just feel this stretch. It feels so good. And now, just relax. I think we're right. Yep. And the corpse pose. Just get everything all out of your muscles. Let them all relax. And just breathe here. And slowly get out of it. Get up slowly. And we're done. So that was just over 30 minutes. It was like 32 minutes. And it was fun. It was really relaxing. Really, I felt like really good stretch. There was a little bit more challenging ones in it, but it was good. I think it felt really good. Let me know what you thought, how you liked it. And I hope the cueing was clear. That's always something I'm worried about. You have no idea what the hell I'm talking about or how I'm doing something, or if you're doing it right, if it should hurt. It shouldn't hurt. It might feel a little challenging, sore, you know, twisting your body in a way it's not used to, that you never have before. But yeah, let me know. I hope you liked it. See you next time.